All right, good Thursday morning to you. 4 more days left, ladies. 4 more days. Yes, by the time you watch this, it's 3 days left. But this is exciting. This is my last E-Day, and I was supposed to make, here's my menu, I was supposed to make a banana oat shake. I did not feel like that. I'm not a shake drinker anymore for breakfast because I'm cold in the morning. And right now I'm cold. So I don't want to have a shake. I want to have a hot breakfast. So I'm going to stop trying to have shakes for breakfast. I know I have another one for Saturday morning. That's going to change too. I'll probably change that as well. And make that maybe for a snack. But they will be good for my lunches and evening snacks later on in the summer when it's 100 degrees here. But it's been really, really cold because it snowed on Mount Diablo and Mount Hamilton. And it's been in the 30s in the evening, which is weird for here. So anyway, tonight I'm having chana dal soup, so I have to remember to soak my beans. I'm going to half the recipe from the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. And I'll probably stick it in the Instant Pot when we get home. And put some, I'm going to put chicken with it. I believe the recipe does not call for chicken, but I usually add chicken to it, and it's better with chicken. And chicken breast. And then I'm going to try this for lunch. This is similar to what I had for lunch yesterday when I made it up. So we'll see how this goes, which also now I need brown rice. So I may skip this and just had what I have for lunch yesterday because I still have half that sweet potato and the black beans. So I probably should just do that. And I still have the other half of the chicken breast. So, and it was really good. So I'll probably end up changing that as well. And that was just a recipe I just whipped up together. I didn't follow a recipe. I should look at this to see how similar this is to what I ate and see if that's this, the same thing. Anyway, here's my breakfast. I switched it from a shake to egg whites. I have a double cup of coffee, but I only put the single ingredients in it for a Trimmy Light. So I have 2 cups of coffee, but only 1 recipe of ingredients for the Trimmy Light, meaning, you know, just the teaspoon or whatever it is of the MCT oil. I did put almost a whole scoop of collagen in though, and salt, and I used the mineral salt, the gray mineral salt, the Celtic salt, and then what else did I put in there? Oh, the stevia. This is the last of my Cameron's caramel coffee, and so we were at Target last night, and so this is really good too. If you go to Target and you like caramel coffee, it's a light coffee, and this is really good. Do you want me to share a coffee fact? Light coffee has more caffeine. Dark coffee has less caffeine. The darker the coffee, the less caffeine there is in it. That is a fact. And then my husband got mocha chocolate, and I'm sure my children will drink that. These are only $6. But let me share this with you. See this gingerbread coffee? Now, I bought this before, probably about the end of, or the beginning of January after Christmas. And I got it marked down because it was after Christmas. But when we scanned this last night, it said item not found. And this coffee is still good until, I saw the date somewhere, May. Okay, it's still good till May of this year. And so we got the cashier, we did the self-checkout, and the lady came over that works there at Target, and she's like, oh, she's like, is that left over from Christmas? And I'm like, probably. And she's like, she put it in for a nickel. I got this bag of coffee for 5 cents, and this is really good coffee too. Makes me wish there was more, but there wasn't. And then I bought lilac. Sorry, this has nothing to do with Trim Healthy Mama. This smells so pretty. So anyway, those coffees are really good at Target if you're willing to, you know, venture out and try a new flavor if you like flavored coffees. I don't know how well this one is, but I'm sure it is good. The gingerbread's really good, and the caramel macchiato is just to die for. It's so yummy. So there's my plan. Here's my breakfast. Egg whites. I've talked about everything but what I'm eating. I'm so sorry. Egg whites. I did not measure my egg whites. I don't know how. I just poured them in the pan. But I have almost half of a red pepper. I have, oh, probably like 1/8 of an onion. It's maybe 2 tablespoons of onion. It's not very much in there. Some slices of zucchini. All right, is that all I put in there? Yeah, that's all I put in there. Red pepper, zucchini. Oh, and the cabbage mix from the coleslaw mix. And then I sprinkled this 3 cheese Italian blend, like Romano, Parmesan, whatever it is, and I hardly have any on top, as you can see. So I am at my fats. maybe over a little bit, you know, between the coffee and the cheese. You know, we added it up, but you know, we don't count things, so, and it's okay to be at 6 instead of 5, okay? For fats, don't freak out, ladies. But I'm going to eat this and enjoy it right now, and I'll stop talking so we can move on with this video. Yes, ma'am.
Could the boys mix lunch today?
Oh, if they want
They
to.
haven't.
Maybe you can ask. Here is my e-lunch for today, Thursday. This looks huge. It is huge. In my life on Thursdays, lunch is my dinner and dinner is my lunch, I guess you could say, because of the time schedule that we eat it. I am eating this probably 2 hours past the time that I should have. Life just interrupts meals sometimes. So I just made a Good Girl Moonshine using the mixed berry water drops. And I have in here half of a chicken breast that I cooked up in just olive oil spray in the pan, half of a red bell pepper. I have the rest of the black beans, so I used half a can yesterday and half a can today. Hey guys, stop making those weird noises. Sorry about that. I have the rest of the zucchini and the rest of an onion, so not a whole lot of zucchini and onion, but enough. And then I also added the other half of my sweet potato, which is this right here. And then I added cauli rice at the end. I said, oh, this would be good for rice. And I realized I'm out of brown rice. So I was gonna make some for tonight. Then I changed my mind, and because I don't have any, so then I added the cauli rice to it. So at the end of it, I added the cauliflower rice, and I added just about a cup. And as it's filling my plate. But this is more vegetable and e-fuel than it is other things, okay? So I don't want you to look at this and go, oh, she's just eating, you know, a whole chicken breast, and you know, where's the proportions are wrong. This is a huge e-meal, and the carbs are the black beans and the potato, the sweet potato, which are probably together enough for one serving of carbs for a meal, because it's not even a full cup of the black beans in there, and it's a half of a sweet potato. Okay, I think you get my drift. And then there is the chicken that was cooked in a spray of olive oil around the pan. I also added salt, pepper, cumin, garlic powder, and chili powder. And so I'm gonna eat this for my late lunch, and I probably will skip a snack. I gotta think this through. I probably will skip a snack. Like last week I had a shake and an orange at church. I may just make a shake and drink it when I get to church, just so that I don't wait too long before I get home and eat again. Because I know by the time I get home, it's gonna be a while before I eat again. You know, it's gonna be a good 45 minutes from the time I get home. So I may not eat dinner until 9:30. So maybe I should just switch dinner and just make it a light, like have a bowl of oatmeal. I may do that just for the sake of this fuel cycle, so I'm not eating a heavy meal late at night. All right, I'll think about that later. I'm just gonna go eat lunch because I need to eat. You'll see later what I'm gonna end up doing. But I have my chana dal soaking because I was gonna make chana dal soup. See, I have my chana dal right here. I'll have a link below to what I use for chana dal. I just buy it off Amazon because they don't sell it in the stores. I know that back in New York, some Walmarts had it, and I'm not sure if I ever found it at Wegmans. This one's hot right here. So I'm gonna go eat. That's all the information I have for you. That's hot, don't touch. Whoa. Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna go eat, and I will see you at snack or dinner time. Here's my dinner. It is 9:29. I said I was gonna eat dinner about 9:30 tonight. I made the chana dal soup. I went by the recipe in the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook, and I soaked my beans for the majority of the day, and I had 2 chicken breasts in here, celery, all the spices that you need, the garam masala, which I bought off Amazon, cumin, no, not cumin, what's this stuff called? Curry, turmeric. It's a really healthy soup. And those are the, where are they? Chana dal beans there. See those little yellow beans in there? That's it. This is really good soup. In the original cookbook, which is, you know, the plan and the cookbook together, is when we first made this, and it didn't call for chicken. and it is so much better with chicken. Unless I'm wrong, but I remember making this without chicken. But I cooked it in my Instapot and not my slow cooker all day, and I got a whole bunch left over. My kids are gonna eat some. My teenager just took some. My husband will probably have some. And this was just 2 chicken breasts. So, you know, this would be a great make-ahead meal for you guys, even in your slow cooker, and freeze it into individual things for containers for when you want an e-meal or an e-lunch, or if people are sick. This would be really healthy with all the good spices that are in it. And so this is a really, oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the camera, now it's all fogged up. This is a really healthful soup. And I do have a recipe for this one on my blog. I'll try to link it below. That I've made before. That's a little different from the Trim Healthy Mama one, and it still turned out great. So this is what I am having for my dinner. I'll probably have 2 bowls because I'm not, it's in a coffee cup. Another cup from April, look at that. This is in my coffee cup instead of a, you might want to use a coffee cup, Abigail, because the soup is hot and the bowl is going to be hot. So I'm just going to go ahead and eat this because all the bowls were used for dinner. All right. This is the end of my E-Day. Tomorrow starts Fuel Pulls, and I don't remember what I'm eating for breakfast. What am I eating? Let's get this out and take a look. Fuel Pull, right? Friday. Sorry, there's lots of busyness going on. That's a shadow of my daughter. Sorry. Sweet Dreams Cookie Bowl Oatmeal, which I should make tonight before I go to bed. I'm glad I looked at this because I would have woke up and not had that for breakfast. I would have had to have something else. So. Alright, today was fine. I didn't feel off or anything. And everything's good. See, she's having some soup in a bowl. Alright, just have a little bit.
in a coffee cup.
In a coffee
Not
cup.
in a bowl.
Alright, so good night everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Be a blessing.